is new in Korea? News about in Korea. What is new in Korea? Wink, wink.
The extreme game that risks life begins again. The scene was filled with anticipation and excitement from fans around the world who have been waiting for Season 2 of Squid Game. Last December, Netflix original series, Squid Game, Season 2 held a meeting to reveal the main set to domestic and international reporters. Director Dong Hyuk Wang, who directed the program, CEO Ji Yeon Kim of production company First Man Studio, and art director Kyung Sun Chai, who was in charge of the set production, were present. Squid Game, which was released in September 2021, gained global popularity like a syndrome, and the production of Season 2 of Squid Game was confirmed for the following year. In particular, it attracted a lot of attention from fans because it was an unprecedented scale with a production cost of 100 billion won. Accordingly, curiosity about the set was also high. And Squid Game Season 2 conducted a set visit. First, CEO Kim said, "Thank you so much for coming all the way here. I wanted to have this kind of event in Season 1. But the timing was bad due to the coronavirus outbreak. I'm glad I can show off the set today," and director Wang said, "I actually did this on-site reveal when I debuted. And this is the first time I've done it. In the past, we used to invite reporters and reveal the set on site while filming, but it's been 16 to 17 years since my debut. So it feels like going back in time and being able to meet them again like this is amazing." At that time, Season 2 of Squid Game was in the middle of filming, and the reveal was still a long way off. Director Wang said, "We have a lot of secrets to keep, and there are a lot of spoilers that are hard to reveal before the release. So we ended up revealing only the set. My works have been a hot topic before, but this is the first time I've received the world's attention before I've even finished it, so it feels unfamiliar, awkward, and burdensome." He then gave a hint about Season 2 of Squid Game. 3 years after winning the Squid Game, Sung Ki-hoon, Lee Jung-jae, returns after giving up on going to the US. With his own goals, he once again jumps into a mysterious survival show and begins another extreme game where he risks his life with new participants who gather to win the 45.6 billion won prize money. Director Wang said, "Season 1 ends with Sung Ki-hoon turning back at the airport without boarding the plane. And the story of chasing after Sung Ki-hoon will be the main content of Season 2, and Sung Ki-hoon eventually returns to this game to achieve his own goals. And his efforts to meet new people and achieve what he wants with them will be shown. The new characters are of particular interest. The original cast includes Lee Byung-hun, Gong Yoo, Wee Ha-jun, Im Si-won, Kang Ha-neul, Park Sung-hoon, Yang Dong-jun, Park Gyu-young, Jo Yu-ri, Kang A-sim, Lee Da-wit, Lee Jin-wook, Choi Sung-yeon, Top, No Jae-won, Won Jian, Kim Si-eun, Oh Dal-soo, Jaeon Sok-ho, and Song Young-chong. Director Wang said, "In Season 1, I unfortunately killed off almost all the popular characters, so new characters were added to the new season. There are many younger participants in the new game than in Season 1. He also previewed the new game by touching on the set that was revealed that day. In the large gym where the game participants sleep, there were many beds lined up this time as well. Among them, the Ox voting machine was another welcome sight. The Ox voting machine was an important device in Season 1 that asked whether or not to participate in the game." Director Wang explained, "In Season 1, there was a vote to leave. By choosing Ox to quit the game, the participants were given the opportunity to leave when the game ended. In Season 2, I developed that system a bit more. At the end of each game, the participants were given the opportunity to vote to leave, and they decided whether to stay or leave through each vote. Depending on this choice, the group was divided, and because of that, they took sides, and within that, conflicts arose. That's the kind of device that does it. The reason for including these devices was, there are a lot of factions these days. There are a lot of regional and religious conflicts and wars all over the world, and even if we look at the current domestic situation, there are so many conflicts between generations. Gender conflicts, existing regional conflicts, class conflicts, etc. And we've seen so many cases of people drawing lines, saying that groups that are different from them are wrong, distinguishing them with O and X, and attacking and conflicting with each other. As a satirical element about such things, we incorporated the election system and distinction between each other through O and X as one of the important themes of Season 2. Art director Chai Kyung-sun gave a specific explanation about the set. Director Chai won the 74th Creative Arts Emmy Award for Production Design in the Narrative Contemporary Program category, over 1 hour, for Squid Game. First, regarding the large accommodation. He said, it's where the contestants eat and sleep in Season 1. Season 1 and Season 2 worked on the same construction method and concept. The two spaces, the accommodation and the maze stairs, are the spaces that you imagine when you think of Squid Game, and are symbolic spaces. When I participated in Season 2 again, I was so passionate about trying to design something new. And I thought about keeping the symbolic accommodation the same but adding some different points. Director Chai also emphasized the Ox vote. There were stories about the rule selection. So I thought about how to visually express that choice, and the director said Ox on the floor without changing much from the original symbolic appearance of this accommodation. Chai added, that's why I wanted to use the lighting effectively. Since the story flow starts with Ki-hoon's revenge, I designed the lighting a little darker and tried to express the contrast of the darkness of the lighting and the Ox when the lights are on. He added, the intuitive feeling that Ox has is the beginning of a conflict. You and I are different, you are right, I am wrong. And the colors are also the contrast of red and blue. So I thought it would be good to express social ideology or some globally symbolic meanings in red and blue. We worked on the floor and created an image effect where Ox lights up brightly when the lights go out at night with LED lights. The appearance of many beds lined up was still there. However, there were not 456, which raised curiosity. Director Chai laughed, saying, originally, there were 456 beds and mattresses, but as the game continued to the third round, many people lost the game. So now only about 100 are left. Then, he shared a story about setting up the beds, saying, we set up 456 mattresses with our prop team for a week. But these mattresses were really heavy. We carried them all one by one and set them up one by one, and we used equipment to safely set up the ones at the very top. I set up the easiest pillows. He also mentioned the size of the accommodations. Director Chai said, overall, the floor space was slightly larger than Season 1. The height was originally 11 meters in Season 1, but now it's up to 13 meters, so we've increased the scale a bit. The total floor space is about 400 pyong, and it's enough for our extras, participants, and staff to all come in. We secured a set so that about 500 people could come in and feel the scale. The production period took about 1 or 2 months. We also paid attention to the maze staircase, which is the same space setting as Season 1. It is a place where pastel-toned stairs appear like a maze with a pink background. Since it is a space that the participants use to move around, the reporters also experienced it by going up and down here and there as participants. Director Chai said, "The pink maze corridor was designed in the same way as Season 1. We added some spatial sense and movement lines that were a bit lacking in Season 1. One more passageway was added to the back, and the height was also raised to about 11 meters. We designed it to have a larger scale than Season 1. The overall area was increased by 340 pyong from 95 pyong. And the set size is now about 120 pyong. He also pointed out the unique color of the maze staircase. At first glance, the actual maze staircase looks like a kindergarten, making you nod to the concept of a game of innocence, where life is at stake. Director Chai explained, just like Season 1, there were many issues regarding color and a lot of interest. When deciding on the overall concept of the art for Squid Game, I thought a lot about what color would be childish and innocent, and decided on the overall look. I chose pink as the representative color, and it is also a space where pink is mainly expressed. So I went to the paint shop in Season 1 and set the color to match it." Regarding the inspiration, he answered, "I have loved and liked the works of the Dutch printmaker Escher since I was a student. I wanted to express his work in my work. So I thought about it and came across the work called Squid Game, and got inspiration from it. So I wanted to express some of the contradictions and paradoxes of Escher's work in line with the theme of Squid Game, so I referenced them." Regarding the appearance of various characters, he confessed, "There will be expressions of certain characters, conflicts, relationships, and three-dimensional emotions. As you go up and down the passages of this labyrinth corridor, there will be certain conflicts, confrontations, and incidents that will unfold." He added, "So I hope you look forward to not just staying here, but also going up to the next space." Finally, Director Chai said, "I am personally very honored to be producing, creating, and implementing this space once again." CEO Kim also said, "Squid Game has become an unprecedented box office hit and has been loved worldwide. We are filming like crazy to continue that excitement. So I would like to take this opportunity to express my deepest gratitude for the warm interest shown through the news of the confirmed production of Season 2 and the casting news. I also worry that we will have to create a work that is no less than Season 1, or even better, in Season 2 to live up to this excitement." Director Wong also expressed his determination, saying, "Everyone is worried that Season 2 won't be that good, but I will do my best with the actors and staff to create a work that will not disappoint and will not disappoint your expectations." Netflix original series Squid Game Season 2 will be released on December 26.